Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Fox back again with another Division 2 support build video. And here I have my LMG version of the abridged mask with ongoing directive. But this time, I am using Sadist, but I'm not using pressure point. But I do have to give my boys Ellis Game World credit for giving me the idea of using the separate talent that I'm using today. I'm going to be showing you guys. So let's just show you the build. Now a few things I want to tell you before is, yes, I'm using Firewall. Why not use Firewall, Juice Kit, put enemies on fire when they break my armor, cover to cover, health on kill, pretty self-explanatory. The directives, I'm using Loaded Up, which puts 25% of my crit chance to my crit damage when I'm at tier 5 farm, which I am. Now I'm using a tier a day, and you have any amount of tiers, you get 10% health. I have all 15, so that's 150% health, which puts me at 858k health. I'm at 1.8 armor. And my last was multitasking. And I tier 5 and all, I get 85k max armor, 7.5% weapon damage, and a skill tier. I don't use no what is it called? Active modifier, because I don't want to lose my tiers, because I actually need the tiers. Now the abridged mask, if you don't know what it does, real quick, you got 2 guns of the same class, no exotic, no name. You get to use a second talent with your first talent. Simple as that. You can use an AR and have Optimus and Measure if you use 2 ARs. Just like I'm using 2 LMGs, I got Sadist and Frenzy. So on this GR9, I can use Sadist and Frenzy. Ongoing directive, pretty easy to understand. When you shoot a status effect to enemy, you apply a mark. You kill the marked enemy, your whole magazine becomes hollow point, and half of your magazine goes to the team as hollow points. And I still using GR9, which is 200. I get 200 bullets. My team gets 100 bullets. And on average, you know, your team be running, what, 50, 60, you know, some might want LMGs. You're just giving them the whole magazine hollow points. Support. And at the minimum, you and your whole team now does 20% amplified weapon damage. Well, I use chest piece. I don't use adrenaline rush or unbreakable. So my 20% is 50% amplification. That doesn't apply to the party members, but I think the backpack talent does, because it doesn't say it does not. So I don't know. But if someone knows otherwise, please let me know. Also increases duration of the bleed by 50 and the bleed damage by 100%. Contractor's gloves, pretty easy to understand. Petrol defense group using the LMG damage to armor. What crit damage? Just get some crit damage, because I'm running crit chance on all my pieces. Gotta get some crit chance for the LMG, even with the 10% bonus from tier 5 and firearms. Still want to get over that 50%, which I'm at 55. Crit damage is at 118.3. But when I get Sadist and Frenzy activated, all that goes out the window. Pretty much that's about it. You know, defending drone. You know, why would you not want a defending drone? And bleed hive. So even if I do somehow run out of my bleed bullets, I can just put them back on bleed and get them right back. And yeah, that's pretty much simple right there, guys. You know, it is a support build, so you know, do take that with a grain of salt. You know, now could you be on the front lines with this? Yes or no. You know, there has been times I've been able to be in front, but like I said, it is a support build, so play with it as a support build. But hey, if you want to make some tweaks to it, make your own version that it's a, you know, a solo or frontline build, hey, go ahead, man. You know, I encourage people to be creative in this game. You know, heck, make new builds. That's all we can do at this point, right? But that's neither here nor there. Let me show you guys this build in action.
Yeah, drop it out. Yeah, I got enough. Yeah, what can you sign? Baby, I gave it enough. You out of trust, bitch, you disgust, calling you low, yeah. You waking me up, don't give a fuck, cause it's your home, yeah. And they don't get that logic, they follow, now watch how they steal. The flow up me sound like I'm smoking my tonic, I got to the beat. I'm in the zone, can I condone, follow my lead. Yeah, whoa, fall to your feet. She wanna talk, I'm making her walk, mission complete. It's not my fault, says you be lost, we can't be the friend. They thought it was over, the pain and pitch, and I scoot to the head. Dropping it high, yeah, I got enough. Yeah, what can you sign? Baby, I gave it enough. You out of trust, bitch, you disgust, calling